Welcome to GameSpeak, a weekly podcast where Kingsby and I myself, AlexanderMeee, talk about games. Welcome to a somewhat long show, we hope, this week, we think. I'm one of your hosts, AlexanderMeee, and I'm joined by my co-host, Stainsby Kingsby. Hello.
Hello.
How are we today?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of news.
Very much. A lot.
Yeah. Like you said, this is going to be a long show. So, should we just dive right in?
I'm buckling up. Yes, let's do it. No mention of what we've been doing this week. We'll postpone it. I think maybe.
I've been playing video games. There you go.
Yeah, same. Okay. Well, let's just start. So we had two events this week, or the past week, as of this recording. We had the Game Awards and PlayStation Experience.
Yep. And it was Game Awards first, wasn't it? It was Game Awards on the Thursday.
Yes, it was.
And then you had PSX on the Friday.
And Saturday. It was spanning over 2 days. PSX.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yes. But, nonetheless, there came some good stuff out there. Let's start with the Game Awards, where we saw some good stuff.
Some good stuff, some stuff that I'm not too impressed with, but I'm probably going to cause a lot of controversy by saying that.
Controversy. It's controversy. In
I say controversy.
Other parts of the world.
Well, I'm random, so that's how I say it.
Yeah, fair enough. Yes. So, one thing I think we were both pretty excited about was the new Mass Effect Andromeda gameplay trailer.
Yes.
It was pretty good, but I had one gripe with it. I think it was the UI. Or not the
really?
UI, yeah. Is it the UI? I think it is. I'm not a fan of that UI. For some reason. The red and blue, like, it's a bit
I see
too
where you're coming
much.
from.
Like, it stands out too much for me, maybe.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that.
Oh well. But that's a minor thing, it doesn't really matter. Still excited about Mass Effect Andromeda, more so than ever now.
Yeah, I
Looks
mean,
fun.
graphically that thing looks amazing.
Yeah. But they've been working on that title for a pretty long time now.
Yeah.
So what could you expect?
Couple of years now.
Yeah. So. We also saw a new trailer from Death Stranding, the new Hideo Kojima project with Norman Reedus in the main, and also a fellow Danishman, Mads Mikkelsen.
Ah, yes.
Yes, he
That's
is.
good old
He is
Mads.
what looks like the villain. He looks evil. So
Mads Mikkelsen always looks evil, though, doesn't he?
I mean,
He's got one of those looks.
yeah, outside Denmark, he always plays the villain. So I mean, and in back home, he's just. I mean, he's played all kinds of roles. He's a good actor.
Oh, without a doubt, he's absolutely brilliant.
Yes, he is. But that looked interesting. And here's a fun fact: if you sync up the two trailers, it'll be so when the fetus or the baby fetus, I don't know what to call it, that Norman Reedus is holding in the first trailer, and you see Guillermo del Toro, I think, without butchering it too much. When he is holding that canister thing, when the baby um, gets away from Norman Reedus, it appears in his canister thing. So, what?
Ah, really?
Yes, it actually does. It's kind of crazy.
That is crazy. I never noticed that.
No, the internet did because
Was it Reddit by any chance?
I actually don't think so this time around.
Oh,
I think it was from somewhere else, but I can't remember where. Just something, just a fun fact.
that is an interesting fact actually.
Yeah.
But what I want to know is what's up with those like cables? Have you noticed?
Yeah, the ones that came from the I'll refer to Mads Mikkelsen as the protagonist from now on.
Yeah, the ones that came from the
Or
protagonist. 'Cause they all sort of-
antagonist. That's the one. Antagonist, bad guy.
True, because we don't know who the protagonist is. But yeah, I mean, what the hell was going on with those?
I think maybe mind control. Maybe it's my theory at least that he is controlling the soldiers with them.
Ah, true. But also there was that weird tentacle thing on the tank.
Yeah,
So there's a lot
it
of
looked
stuff
like
going on.
guts and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't. It's looking very weird, and I think it might be have a bit of horror in it for some reason.
Well, to be fair, Guillermo del Toro and Hideo Kojima were working on a horror game.
Silent Hills, spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
Did you ever play PT?
Nope.
You didn't?
I'm too much of a PUSSY to play horror games. I'm not a fan. I can't.
Fair enough.
I want to, but I can't.
I'm pretty much the same, but I went to a friend's house and played it, and yeah, that was interesting.
Scary.
Yeah. Well, that's an understatement. It's more like terrifying.
Oh, I can't.
Playing in a dark room at 3 a.m. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah, definitely. Very scary.
Yeah. Absolutely brilliant what they did with it, though.
Yes, exactly. It was very nice. And it was an awesome idea, and they showed it.
Oh yeah,
showed
I think
Silent Hills.
I think actual PT, the playable teaser, was a brilliant thing to do, and I don't know why more developers don't do it because it really worked for them.
Exactly.
You get a feeling of what the game's going to be like, and then you get an actual trailer for the game at the end. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I agree totally. Yeah.
So with the Game Awards, should we talk about the winners?
Yeah, let's talk about them. You wanna go first, or should I? So
I can go first with the Game of the Year. That's
and
what's first.
it
on
might
my
be
list.
it might not surprise anybody because this game is like one of the it might be the biggest game right now.
Yeah, it kind of didn't surprise. It didn't surprise me, but it surprised me at the same time because well, the nominations for Game of the Year were Doom, Inside, Overwatch, Titanfall 2, and Uncharted 4, and the winner was Overwatch.
Yes.
Spoilers alert. But yeah, I was kind of surprised that with all the press that Uncharted 4 got, I'm surprised that didn't get it. But
yeah, but I mean,
at the same
Overwatch.
time, Overwatch is just huge. So
Yeah, it has. I mean, it is just one of the most I don't want to say balanced. It's one of the least buggy games that has ever been put out.
I'd say it's
to
well
my
constructed.
perception. Yes, it is very well made, and it was stable at launch, and just all around good. I think
Well,
it deserves it.
I think Blizzard have gotten used to a couple of server issues over the years.
Yeah, they might know what they're doing by now.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. So, congrats to Blizzard for winning and the Overwatch team. I feel kind of bad that Uncharted 4 didn't win because that was Such a
I
great game.
I do feel like there's a trend in this year's awards though, because you get the same three games pretty much through the entire list.
That is true. That is actually true, but they are the one that made the biggest impact.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I haven't even played Uncharted 4, but I really want to.
But you really need to play the previous installments before you go with that.
Oh yeah.
So good. Best studio slash game direction. Nominees: Overwatch, Battlefield 1, Doom, or no, what am I talking about? It is Blizzard, DICE, ID Software, Naughty Dog, and Respawn for their various respectable games. And again, Blizzard won this one as well, so that's 2 out of 2 by now.
Yeah, I was. This is another one I was kind of surprised with, and I'm a little bit. I wouldn't say annoyed, but it's kind of like, why did they win that? Because the thing is, Blizzard already have games that are like Overwatch.
Yes.
If you think about it, they already have MOBAs.
Yeah.
Whereas, this is my opinion. I mean, I might get a lot of hate for this, but my personal opinion, I think Respawn should have won.
Yeah. Why?
Because if you think about it, they did go in the biggest direction for their game.
That is true. That is true.
They did like pretty much a complete overhaul on it and put in an actual story mode, which is amazing.
So they say. But I mean,
Oh,
still.
you haven't played it, have you?
No, I have not.
Oh, you
I
do.
don't
Sorry.
know if I want to, because of there's also multiplayer, and if I don't dive into that, I won't feel like I've gotten my money's worth.
Oh, seriously, if you ever get it, do the story first and then jump into multiplayer.
I might just get it, but still, Blizzard. I think Blizzard deserves it because they made an authentic game, like not in the sense that it's an FPS, but with the characters and that and the world, and they also fairly often communicate to their players via the YouTube videos that they put up, where they just inform and inform and inform. So,
No, that's true. That's true. That's fair enough.
and everything they release is free as well. So I like the direction that the game is going in, and Blizzard is a great studio overall.
Oh, I'm not denying that. Blizzard are amazing.
Yeah, definitely. Sorry about that. Okay, so best narrative. The
Yeah,
nominees were Firewatch, Inside, Mafia 3, Oxenfree, and Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. And the winner is Uncharted 4.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't actually played any of the games on that list.
I've played one, but I've heard Firewatch was amazing, and so was Inside.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about Firewatch and Inside. I haven't heard much about Mafia 3, but I've heard that Oxenfree is really good as well.
Yeah.
But I've heard mixed reviews on Oxenfree.
Okay. I've heard the same about Mafia 3. I mean, it's like it's good, but there are just a lot of bugs and stuff in that game.
Yeah.
I think Uncharted deserved this one.
It's definitely the biggest one on the list.
Yes. By one of maybe even the best studio in the world.
No bias.
At least for storytelling and single player games, they are the masters.
I don't think I've ever actually played a Naughty Dog game. Not yet, at least.
That's a problem. We
Yeah.
need to fix that.
Oh, I'm fixing that, don't you worry.
Good.
I'll be getting the Nathan Drake collection at the end of the month, hopefully.
Yes, do it. Okay, so best art direction.
Yeah, we have Abzu,
Yes.
Firewatch, Inside, Overwatch, and Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. And the winner was Inside.
Yeah. So Inside is like a bit. It looks like a bit like Limbo.
Yeah,
If I'm
it's
not
made by the
mistaken.
same people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can understand why.
Yeah, no, the art is actually the art in that game is amazing. But I have actually seen playthroughs of Abzu
Yeah,
and people streaming it on Twitch, and that thing looked amazing.
yeah, that also looks really good. It
Yeah.
almost looks like what are they called? Are they called That Game Studio or something like that? The ones who made Journey.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't remember, but it's in my eyes it kind of looks like those guys, but it isn't those guys. I know, but it still looks great. Um, I do think I prefer the style of Overwatch myself because it's cartoony
Oh yeah, true.
but still awesome. So
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of see Uncharted 4 being the kind of underdog here almost because the other games on that list, Uncharted 4 has the most realistic looking, but the other ones look like they're actually like hand drawn type thing.
yeah, exactly.
That's what I go off.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
Okay,
congratulations to all of them for getting nominated at least. I mean, because that's difficult in itself.
all are good games, very much so. Okay, so we have the best music. I think we should just run him down by now because this is gonna take
Oh, this is gonna take a
very long
while,
time.
yeah.
So
Okay.
just announce the winner. Okay, best music sound design was Doom, which they performed. I think maybe one of the songs live at the event itself.
Yeah, and that was amazing.
That was cool, very cool indeed.
Yeah.
Best performance, go for it.
Best performance was Nolan North as Nathan Drake in Uncharted 4: A Thief's End,
Yes,
who also caused a little bit of controversy. There you go.
he did. He spoke up about the current thing that's going on where voice actors are on strike. But he was on the developer's side for this one because he is of that nature that what
He,
I
yeah,
lost the thread.
well, he says their performance matters more than mine, and it's important in this day and age with all this talk going on back and forth. Because without their performance, my performance wouldn't matter. It wouldn't even exist. And saying that, I do agree with him because obviously, without developers, we wouldn't have games. Voice actors would not be needed.
Yeah, I agree
But
with him as well.
that's not to say I'm putting anyone down in that situation.
No. But he makes a fair point.
He does make a fair point, and I don't think he's necessarily having like a dig at anyone until he says performance matters.
Yes, and then we know that he has actually taken us maybe not a stab, but
Yeah,
he is going against the voice actors.
yeah,
But he is also he is one of the most successful voice actors alongside Troy Baker,
oh yes,
who is
yes.
also a very talented man. They are both the top of the line when it comes to voice acting.
Yeah. Another name that comes to my mind is Tara Strong.
Who?
Tara Strong, she does a lot. If you do a quick Google, she does a lot of voices.
Like,
Some you wouldn't actually believe. It's unbelievable.
okay, I see. Fair enough.
But whilst you're doing that, oh well, I'll carry on down the list. We have next category was games for impact, and the winner of that was That Dragon Cancer
yes,
from
very
Numinous Games.
the main guy at the studio. He was very emotional at the stage because it is a very emotional game about his son having cancer. So.
I didn't actually see that part of the awards. Actually, I missed that part.
Oh well, he shed a tear. It was very emotional, very touching,
I might have to go back and watch that.
very beautiful. Definitely.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that one.
Yes.
Best independent game was Inside again, winning some good some good stuff here.
Yeah, I'm surprised. The Witness didn't win actually because I've been hearing a lot of talk about The Witness.
Yeah, I've played some of the Witness. It's hard. It gets really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, like seriously,
Ah, fair enough.
because I'm not that good at puzzles, but
I
we
suck at puzzle games. I can barely do Tomb Raider.
oh, you'll love Uncharted then. Almost the same. Best mobile slash handheld game. And there it goes to Pokemon Go, which I think is a bit of a miss, maybe.
I see. I'm not that surprised by that.
No, I'm not surprised, but I mean, it just died like after a month.
It kind of did. Yeah, it was this massive thing for 3 or 4 weeks, and then nothing.
Yeah.
However, saying that, I did actually play it the other week. I met up with a friend of mine, and he said, "Oh, come on, we'll go down the town and we'll play Pokemon Go." And I was like, "Are you serious? You still play that game?" And no, we had a walk around his town centre, and it was actually pretty fun. Just
Yeah, I
capturing
mean,
Pokemon.
it's a great game. I'm not I'm not even saying it's bad, but it's just I would have thought with the amount of hype that was gathered around it, and then the player base slowly going away so fast. I don't know,
Yeah.
but still a good game actually for free even. So
Yeah. Oh, sorry to jump in as well, just to take us off topic a little bit.
yeah,
No Man's Sky. Recently heard numbers. I can't remember the source, so I can't say it. But the numbers at launch for No Man's Sky on Steam, um, there was 200,000 concurring players. Is that the right word?
yeah,
200,000 people online at once, pretty much, playing No Man's Sky. And then within, I think it was a month or 2 months, it had dropped to 37,000 people.
yeah.
And then a week before the Foundation update, it was between 200 and 500 people.
Wow,
Yeah, that's a pretty big drop.
that's kind of sad.
Yeah. I don't know what the numbers are now, though. I don't know. But that's what they were a week before the
Yeah,
Foundation update.
I would imagine they would have gone up and then they're like falling slowly again, because that's usually what happens when a game isn't doing that well, unless
It's,
it's a really good update.
true. But yeah, sorry. Carrying on.
Yeah, best VR game went to Res Infinite.
Yeah, I've only actually heard of one of the games on that list.
I've heard of two.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've only actually heard of Batman Arkham VR.
Job Simulator.
Actually, no, I have heard of Job Simulator. I just haven't seen anything for it.
No, same. But I have heard of it. It looks fun. Okay, moving on. Best
Okay.
action game.
Yeah, it went to Doom.
Yes, I've not played
Which,
it. I really want to. I want to right now, but I I don't know if I will, because it looks scary.
It really isn't. It's just brilliant. If you're just bored and you just want to shoot stuff, just go on Doom. It's brilliant.
It's just pew 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 pew.
It is literally just run through everything and just shoot everything. It's brilliant.
Fair enough. I might. I want to buy it. I might get it sometime in the future
Fair enough.
if I have the time.
To be
Yes.
fair, I got it on Xbox back in the summer and I still haven't finished it, but I do love it.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, I've got a lot of unfinished games.
Yeah, you need to finish them.
Yeah.
Okay, best action adventure game. The winner is Dishonored 2.
That wasn't really a surprise for me.
No, but I mean, over Uncharted, I don't know, because yeah, just because it's Uncharted, because it's crazy.
True.
Crazy good.
But I mean, I saw
Always.
a developer's video on the Clockwork Mansion in Dishonored 2,
Yeah.
and that thing looked amazing. Like, the walls were constantly moving and things like that. And unlike other games where walls will disappear into like a white space, the walls in the Clockwork Mansion don't. They actually make other rooms.
Ah, okay. Yeah. I mean,
So it's crazy.
it's definitely a good game.
Yeah.
We cannot say anything else than that.
Not really, because I haven't played. I haven't played it. So but
Except
yeah, best RPG.
The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, which, to be fair, I have played maybe
I ha
20 or 30 hours of.
I've played about that, and I got nowhere in the story. I was just exploring.
I
Um,
think maybe I got like 30 or 40% of the way through.
oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, you did better than me then.
yeah. Um, but a really good game, a really great game overall, a
Oh
beautiful
yeah.
game.
But another thing about this is the actual winner is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Blood and Wine, which is a DLC.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy though.
Yeah, that's pretty well done for those guys.
Yeah, but Blood and Wine was also. I think from what I've heard and seen, it is a really good expansion.
Oh yeah, apparently it's huge. So
Yeah, it
that's fair
gives
enough.
a new region almost.
I think so.
Yeah, something huge with a fun twist to it, a bit more colorful city and stuff like that. So, best fighting game goes to Street Fighter 5.
Hang on. Oh yeah, sorry, I lost my face. I lost my place.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah,
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5, Capcom fighting game. They've been at it for what, maybe 20 something years, maybe. I think
Oh, probably more than that. I couldn't say.
it's something like that.
It's a long time. They've pretty much perfected it.
Yeah, more or less, more or less. Best family game.
Oh, you missed one.
I did. Are you sure? No.
Yeah, I've got best strategy game on this list.
Mm, that's under family game.
Is it?
Yep.
I've got a different list.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. We'll go with strategy. Then we take family.
Fair enough. The winner of best strategy game was Civilization 6,
Okay.
which is fair enough in my opinion because apparently that game is amazing.
Yeah. I mean,
You only really ever hear good things about Civilization games.
yeah. Same. I've not heard much bad about it.
Yeah. But yeah, sorry, carrying on to best family game.
Yeah. Pokemon Go. Yeah,
Okay.
I can see that because you can do it with just about everybody in the family. Just walk with your phone. That's it.
Yeah, just walk around with your phone out and that's it.
You don't all have to be sitting together doing stuff. It's all individual almost while still being together. So
Yeah, I mean, oh, I lost my trail of thought again. Never mind, carry on.
fair enough.
That happened again.
It happens sometimes. We're sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Best sports slash racing game goes to Forza Horizon 3. I don't know because I don't play driving games that often, but I mean I can imagine that it's great.
I haven't played 3. I've played 2, Forza Horizon 2, and that was really good. And I've only heard good things about Forza Horizon 3, so yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't played any of the others because I'm not really a fan of sports games.
Same. I'm not either. Okay, so and the final one, best multiplayer game goes to Overwatch. And there is no doubt in my mind that Overwatch deserved it.
Oh no, that definitely had to get best multiplayer.
Yes. It is crisp. It reacts and feels so good. All around.
As good as the other nominations are on that list, I still think Overwatch deserves to win.
Yeah. Some of the other nominations are Rainbow Six Siege, Titanfall 2, Battlefield 1, also Overcooked and Gears of War 4. But Overwatch, a very,
Oh,
very solid
yeah.
experience.
Overwatch has just taken the gaming world by storm, hasn't it? Blizzard have just taken the time on that game and just thought, right, we're going to release it when it's good. They released it at the right time, and it's just blown up.
Yeah, but Blizzard doesn't really release new games that often, so
No, they don't. It was their first new IP in something like 20 years, wasn't it?
it was a long time.
Yes, it's crazy.
Yeah, but awesome. They make great games, and this one was just solid, and it deserved what it won.
Yeah, but also best esports game. Overwatch won that one as well. So
Yeah, I mean, you can't deny it. Overwatch, it's a wave.
yeah, it's crazy. It's just literally just taken home every award it's been nominated for.
Yeah, more or less. So, is there any more game awards that we want to
There's
talk
a
about?
couple, but it's mainly just trending gamers and fans and things like that.
Yeah,
Nothing that I really follow that much.
fair enough. Fair enough. Um, and there's no more that happened at the event that you would like to point out?
um, Not that I can think of.
Alrighty.
I know that there was a rumor that Insomniac would release a trailer for the new Spider-Man game that they're making.
Yeah.
There was a rumor going around that, but Insomniac themselves debunked it and just said we're not doing it. So,
I mean, yeah.
but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can think of off the top of my head at the minute.
Okay. Well, nothing major then. Not really.
Cool.
Alright, moving on to PSX, where, in my opinion, the biggest announcements were made this past week.
Yeah, this thing is huge.
Yeah, we got. Let's start from the beginning. Maybe, yeah, let's do that. They started off by showing a new chapter, as they call it, in the Uncharted series. Not a standalone game. We don't know if it's DLC that's like maybe 1.5 hours long, or if it's like maybe 3 or 5 hours long. We don't know, because every Uncharted player knows that Uncharted is divided into chapters, and the chapters are about 1.5 hours long. So here's to hoping that it is more than 1.5 hours long, because 8 minutes is a lot of time showing a new expansion, in my opinion, if it's only 1.5 hours long.
See, that's the thing. I haven't actually managed to go through this entire list and watch all the trailers and all the announcements. But yeah, Uncharted. I was surprised that they were bringing something new out for it.
I think many were expecting them to release some single player DLC at some point,
Oh, fair enough.
because everybody loves Uncharted. Maybe.
Maybe. Cannot confirm.
Cannot confirm. No. But great. Very great. Very excited about it. It will be released sometime next year in 2017.
Yeah.
And if you haven't yet, go watch the gameplay trailer for it. It looks great. It's just... Whew.
Yeah, but also speaking of things that are confirmed, The Last of Us Part 2,
Yes.
which I watched the trailer for, and I was in a Discord chat when someone shared this, and the entire thing just blew up. Everyone was just going, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And yeah, it just looks insane. Even I can look at that thing and go, "Wow."
Yeah. And remember, this is early footage from the game as well. Very early.
Yeah. But another thing is, most of these games now are rendering on the PS4 Pro,
Yeah. Yeah. I guess
which
you could
which
say that.
isn't a bad thing. I mean, that's their premium console, so you know they
Yeah.
show it off.
of course. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
and
But
there isn't
that's
really much to say about The Last of Us Part 2. You play as Ellie this time around, except, and Joel is your guy who follows around. He's the supporting character this time around.
Ooh.
Um, Also, a quick side note to Uncharted 4, you play as Chloe and Nadine Ross, who is a support character in Uncharted The Lost Legacy.
Ah, fair enough.
So, just to get that out of the way. Yeah. We also got a new trailer for Zero Horizon Dawn. The game looks pretty. It looks...
Yeah, that thing does. That's yeah. I was watching a couple of trailers and things like that with my girlfriend, and that one came on, and she went, "What is all that about?" I was like, "It looks cool." It just looks really good.
It does look really good.
I love the contrast of technology in it as well.
Yeah, that they're like back
It's
in
like back in
time, but
yeah, it's like
cyber.
back in like caveman times, but they've got all these machines.
Yeah, exactly. Which is really awesome for it.
Yeah, I like settings like that. They are really cool.
They are cool. I don't know if it's a game for me though, but I'll watch some reviews and maybe give it a whirl when it launches.
Yeah, see what it's like.
Exactly. Yes. And then there were a bunch of smaller games that were revealed at PlayStation Experience, some indies and what have you. But Crash, the Sane trilogy was announced. It is, I think it's, yeah, all the three Crash Bandicoot games, which has been revamped and with much better graphics, like 10, maybe 100 times better graphics.
Yeah.
New or updated cutscenes, updated everything.
Yeah, and that's also that's also coming out in 2017 as well.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting.
Exactly. They are also bringing back Papa the Rapper. I don't know how to say it though. I can't really remember, but
Oh, it's been that long since I played.
yeah. So they're also bringing back that, which is also good because people love their nostalgia.
Yeah, who doesn't love a bit of nostalgia?
Yeah, I don't know. Cold, heartless people.
Yeah. Another thing that was announced at PSX was Destiny's December update.
Yeah, the Dawning, which
Dawning.
we care about.
I do actually quite a lot.
I
It
also
looks
do.
really cool.
Me too.
And it's free.
And it's free. Of course it's free. I would not have expected it to be paid.
As long as it doesn't do what Festival of the Cost did.
Lost. Cough, cough.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Exactly.
But
So in this update, yeah, we're getting Sparrow Racing League back. It's returning. And
yeah.
also we are getting strike scoring.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this because I do like the fact that Prison of Elders has a scoring system.
Yeah.
And to do it on strikes, I mean, strikes is something I don't really get that bored of.
No.
I don't really get that bored of running strikes anyway. So this is going to make it even better for me.
Yeah, agreed.
See, I'm one of those players that would rather spend 2 hours running strikes than spending 2 hours in Crucible.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. It depends on what I'm doing. I really like the Crucible sometimes, but I also really like strikes.
The only reason I ever do Crucible is for quests. I don't go near it otherwise.
It's fun to play the Crucible.
I'm not saying it's not fun. It's just not for me. I just get bored quite quickly of it.
It's because you have you used No Land Beyond with sidearm?
Um, I've used No Land Beyond, but not for a long time.
Exactly. You need to get in there. Use No Land Beyond. Fun times. Yeah.
I did see someone use it in Trials once. That was interesting.
I used it in Trials once and went flawless.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I was
If I ever,
impressed.
if I ever play Trials and I come up against you, I'm just going to leave. I'm just gonna be like, nope.
I'm not even good. I'm not even good. That's the problem. Yeah. So it is coming on the 13th. Not long to go now. Exciting stuff.
Yeah,
We will
13th
be
December until the...
3rd of January.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll be getting 2 new exotic quests, and Icebreaker will be returning.
Yeah, I'm hearing different things about getting Icebreaker.
Icebreaker, I think
Because
it was my first exotic. I think
it was mine. No, actually, no, it was my second. I got Patience and Time first.
Oh,
And
I can't remember mine.
I hated that gun because I was like, it's not an icebreaker.
I was one of the only ones who actually had Icebreaker until Sir sold it, so I was the only
really?
one in my group, and I was like, So I think that was my first. Yeah.
It really is a game changer, though.
It is. Trials, for one.
Oh God, yeah.
No, not really. Not anymore.
Well, not anymore, but back in year one.
Yeah, I'd more say when they had it so that you didn't spawn in with special ammo, and you had to go pick it up during the round.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah. There was a brief moment in time where they did that. I wasn't a fan of it, but oh well.
No, it's crazy. I'm surprised they brought it back actually because they kept Bungie kept saying that they couldn't come up with a fight that was justified with Icebreaker because you could just sit at the back of the room and just constantly snipe the boss.
Yeah, that's true. But I think at least the Nexus, the revamped Nexus strike looks. You can't do that. You can't just sit up top and snipe him anymore. It looks
really interesting.
Yeah, it looks good. I've missed the Nexus.
Yeah. Does this mean they brought every single strike forward now? I think it does because they were just missing the Nexus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With these 3 new ones, 10x, Will of Crota, and the Nexus, and 10x is called the Shadow Thief. With those, they've made it so that you have to move around in the map, so you can't just sit back and do all the damage.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting for Omnigul.
Yeah, but
because that room is tiny.
It is, but they have made it so that she disappears once she reaches a certain health point, and then ads will spawn. Then you clear him, then she reappears.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
So, it will be like a bit easier, I think, dependent on the modifiers and burns and like stuff like that.
Ah, fair enough.
10x is just he'll get a shield after a certain point. And then you'll have to remove it by shooting all the the Siva spires.
Oh, Siva nodes and things like that.
Nodes, yeah. Then you'll have to shoot them to take down his shield. And the Nexus has Vault of Glass. Things worked into it where you get the Aegis, and you have to shoot down the shield like in the Templar fight.
See, I like that.
At least in the Taken version of it. I don't know about the regular version.
I like that idea.
Yeah, I like it too. It's awesome.
I think that's... Actually, no, I'm not going to say that.
Okay.
No, I was going to say that's something they should have put in original, but that means that everyone would have been able to run Vault of Glass really easily because they would have already been used to the mechanic, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not a good thing for your first raid.
That is true. I remember back before Wrath of the Machine dropped, I played. What is he called? Sepix, the Perfected.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we played that strike with a buddy of mine and I, and when we came into Sepix's chamber, and the guys, the captains came out with the scourge cannons, I actually said to him, I think this will be a mechanic in the raid.
Yeah. No, that's fair enough.
I legitimately said it to him, and
Well,
I thought to myself,
well called.
this will be in the fight in some way, that you have to shoot a shield with that. It might not have been accurate, but it was in the lines of that.
Yeah, you're not far out, to be fair.
I was expecting something like that because it was a really interesting mechanic, and it
Yeah.
could be used in the raid.
Yeah.
And
That's
so they did.
yeah. Well done. Well called out.
Yes. I wish I had made bets and stuff, but no.
Speaking of Wrath of the Machine as well, I managed to 3-man it the other day.
Ooh,
It was only on normal,
impressive.
to be fair. It wasn't on hard, so it's not that prestigious, but
No, but still impressive.
it's actually, some of it is actually a lot easier with 3 people.
I would imagine.
Because on Vosik, you don't have everyone going, which room is it? You just get one guy going, right, this room, and then you just go to that room.
Yeah, that's what we do normally.
Yeah, that's what we try to do, but there's always 2 people that go, this room, so the team just sort of splits into 2. You're like, oh, damn.
Yeah. Can I give you a pro tip for that?
Yeah.
You have one guy who takes a bomb and he runs up front, and then he jumps and looks. You don't have to take the bomb, by the way. That was a mistake. He just jumps up and looks to one of the sides, and then call out right side or left side.
Oh, fair enough.
And
I'll keep
everybody
that.
meet in the middle for damage. So
Yeah, that's what we did in our 3-man run.
yeah,
And we took him down quite fast, actually. I think we took him down in 3,
yeah, that's all right.
which I didn't think was too bad, because we did that on our first attempt as well.
Nice, good stuff.
Yeah. Siege Engine was a bit more of a challenge, just because of timings.
Yeah, but
But then that was fun. Yeah.
yes. So let's move on from Destiny. It'll
Yeah.
be good. I think the Dawning will be good. It'll be a good update, and I hope not too much pay this time around. Bungie, please,
Yeah, please save me money.
please. One of the next things that is, or the next game that is coming in this month, or yeah, the month of December, is The Last Guardian, a almost 10-year awaited game for some gamers. It was first shown in 2009,
Wow.
I want to say, and it had been in development since 2007,
Wow.
I think, if I'm not mistaken.
That is a long development.
It is a very long development time, but it was also because the PlayStation 3 couldn't handle some of the things in it, so they had to wait. They waited for the PlayStation 4 to be announced, and then they could develop from there, and then
Oh, fair enough.
and so far it's gotten like good reviews, but not amazing reviews. They say the story is really good, but the gameplay is like PS2 gameplay, like clunky and not crispy,
Fair enough.
which sucks, to be honest.
Another game that's been in development for a long time that came out recently was Final Fantasy 15.
Yes, that also came out.
Yeah, that's been getting. I think it's been getting mixed reviews. A lot of people think it's amazing, but I know a couple of people that say they hate it.
It's a mixture of old Final Fantasy and new Final Fantasy.
Yeah, I mean, I personally I haven't played it, and I don't really plan to, because I played 13, and that just drained me of the series, really.
I've never played a Final Fantasy game. I think I'm not a fan of turn-based RPGs. I know Final Fantasy 15 is a live combat
Yeah.
thing this time around.
Yeah, they changed the combat, and that's what a lot of people, well, a lot of my friends are turned off by because they're just like it's not Final Fantasy without the turn based.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense because it's been in the series for all their games now, apart from 14.
It has. That is true.
Yeah.
But change is good, I think.
Yeah, it's not normally a bad thing. I mean, it could go wrong for them, but I think this change has worked for them. To be fair.
Yeah. I agree.
Um. Oh, another quick thing. Forza Horizon 3. Um, the Ultimate Edition for that game does not include actual DLC.
Okay.
Because the Ultimate Edition, you get car packs, and I think you get all the downloadable cars for free without paying for them, but you don't get any additional game content because they're bringing out an expansion next week.
Yeah.
Or this week. It could even be tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow, as of recording this. But Ultimate Edition owners still have to pay for it,
Wow.
which I think is a bit sly.
Yeah.
It's
I
not.
agree.
It's not the greatest thing ever.
No. I totally agree on that.
Yeah. I just thought I'd add that in there. That just came into my head.
Fair enough. So, Ed, which game were you the most excited to see out of any of the events?
Looking back, I'd probably say Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Because
But you
I've only
haven't
ever
played
heard.
the first one.
I know I haven't played the first one, but I've only ever heard good things about those games.
If you go back and look at the games that Naughty Dog has released over the years, you'll mainly see scores from averaging from maybe at the lowest an 8,
Oh, really?
from 8 until up till 10, I think.
Oh, wow.
If you do not think that those games are good, then I'm sorry if I'm offensive now, but then you're stupid. Like, not you, Adam, but but also you. Not you specifically, but still. They are
Well, you've seen the list of the movies I need to watch, so that's pretty stupid.
Yeah, that's true. You need to do something with your life, though. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I know I need to watch those films, and I actually have them. I just never have time.
Fair enough.
I'm pretty sure I've said this every week, but I keep going back on my Xbox, and I keep swapping between Xbox and PS4. And my friends on Xbox, they always say, "You're never online anymore." And then there's always one of them that goes, "You're always on PS4, that's why." And I say, "No, I'm not. I've got friends on PS4 that are desperate to play with me, but I still haven't managed to play with them."
Yeah, that's true. That is
I've been
true.
trying to get a raid done on Destiny on PS4 for about 2 weeks now.
That's a long time.
Yeah. All I was saying, that Saturday night was pretty fun because I was in a Discord chat with someone. They said, "Oh, I'm going on Titanfall 2 for an hour." So I said, "Oh, okay, I'll join you for an hour. That's fine." And this is about 8 p.m. And so we started playing. And in the end, I didn't end up going to bed until about 2 in the morning. We just played Titanfall 2 for like 6 hours.
That's great.
Yeah. We lost quite a lot, but I think we went on about an hour and a half worth of losing streaks.
Yeah, okay, that sucks.
That sucked, but we did end up winning quite a lot after that, so it brought it back.
Oh, luckily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also got disconnected quite a lot, but nah, I figured out the problem, so it's fine.
Yeah, great. Oh yes. So it has been very exciting.
Yes, it's been a very interesting week.
Yeah.
With a lot of news.
And my top game is Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, because it'll give us more story about Chloe, who is a a very great character and didn't get much time in the final game, like at all, sadly. But I'm looking forward to seeing her some more and playing as her actually, even though it is not Drake, whom I love very dearly, but it's
Fair enough.
he's one of the best characters ever. But it's fair. I can totally live with playing as Chloe as long as I get more Uncharted. And I hope there's a cameo from Drake and Elena and Sully. Maybe.
Well, actually, I'm going to have an addition to my answer. The one I'm looking forward to playing the most is The Last of Us 2, Part 2, or whatever. Yeah, Last of Us Part 2. But the one I'm more intrigued to know more about is Death Stranding.
Yeah, definitely intrigued by it. I can't even comprehend what's going on.
Yeah, I've been listening
know.
to reviews and everyone just goes, "What is that about?"
I'm lost for words with it. I don't know where to begin. Maybe it's a
crazy.
simulation you're in the game. Something.
I don't know.
I'm really lost. I don't know what to think.
I don't even know where to start with it.
No,
It's just crazy.
it really is.
But I really want to play it. That's all I know.
I want to play it unless it's like really spooky. Then nope.
Even if it's spooky, I'm gonna play it. I'm just gonna buy it. I'm gonna be like, right, I'm gonna force myself to sit down and play it.
I'm not gonna force myself to have nightmares.
Well, I forced myself to play PT. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Actually, no, I didn't force myself. I was forced into that. But yeah. That was creepy. That was my first ever experience on a gaming chair as well, with built-in sounds,
Yeah. Okay.
like speakers and things, and that was crazy.
I mean,
that
I'd go for the headset experience, which is a lot more frightening.
Oh well, I still had that,
Oh.
but but the actual chair had like I don't know the word, like almost like a subwoofer inside where you felt the footsteps.
Oh, okay, like that. Yeah.
That was crazy. That was insane.
Creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy. AF, as the young say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whew.
But yeah, I think we just actually managed to make it through there.
Yeah.
In an hour.
That was a lot of games to cover, and we didn't go into much detail at all about any of them.
Yeah.
But
there are a lot more on the list, though, to be fair. I mean, just been looking at... Well, I've been looking at Polygon articles. What about you?
Polygon, Kotaku, IGN,
yeah,
whatever. PlayStation blog. Also, kind of funny. It's also pretty good.
Oh, fair enough. I'll have to look at the PlayStation blog more. I just keep forgetting about it because I'm still pretty new.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, this one's been good.
It has been good. So there are definitely a lot of games coming, and there will always be a lot of games coming, even more
yes.
than now. Actually, speaking about games coming, I have a fun fact about Steam from this past week, where that there have been released more games this year than any other year on Steam. In what was it, like 2011, I want to say, there were released 395-ish games, and in 2016 there have been 4,000 something games released.
Whoa.
Yeah, and still counting, since we're not done yet.
That's a lot.
That is a lot.
Ooh, one game that's coming out on Steam that I want to play because it's coming to consoles eventually is Space Hulk Deathwing.
I've not heard of that.
Have you not? Oh, that looks really cool. It was teased a few E3s ago. I think it was one or two, and it said consoles, but then as it got closer to launch, they dropped the console side of it and just said PC.
Yeah.
So I got really worried, but apparently they are bringing it to consoles next year.
Okay.
Yeah, it's set in the Warhammer 40,000 universe,
Ah. Okay. Okay.
which if you're into that sort of thing, great. But if you're not, then you should really try and get into it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So that has been all the games out this week,
Yeah.
or not out this week,
Announced and
announced and shown off and
yeah,
blown
and,
up.
yeah. You're stealing all my words. I'm
Sorry.
just like, yeah, that word works.
It works. That works. And that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But yeah, no,
very exciting.
very interesting week. So much information.
Yeah. And if you want to go check out every game that has been mentioned and go look at the full PSX conference and the whole Game Awards show, both are really great to watch. And definitely,
they are.
if you like games like we do, then go watch it. Even though you aren't.
I'm definitely going to go back.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm definitely going to go back and watch the Video Game Awards to see what happened during that award with that Dragon Cancer.
Yeah,
I'm definitely going to go back and watch that and see what happens.
watch the clip. It's you can find it on YouTube. It's like
Yeah?
4 minutes long.
I'll try and find that then.
It's great. Emotional. Didn't cry, but I got sad.
Yeah, fair enough. No, I'll give that a watch because that's kind of what ceremonies and awards things. That's kind of what they're about, bringing all these things to light.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
But no, just I'm going to say congratulations to all the nominations and all the winners.
Yeah.
Because even to get nominated in these things is not easy.
No, it is not. You need to make something special.
Yeah.
So, congratulations to all the nominees, all the winners, and we're looking very much forward to seeing more of the games that have been teased and shown off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, do you have any more that you would like to touch on?
I actually don't. I've ran out.
We ran out. Fair enough. Me neither. So I think we'll call it a day this time.
Yeah.
Where can they find you?
You can find me pretty much everywhere. Twitter, Twitch, Xbox Live, PSN, and they are all at Stainsby Kingsby.
Yeah.
Oh, on YouTube as well, but that's mainly just my Twitch archive.
Oh, yeah. You can find me all the same places as well, except for Xbox Live, and my Twitter account is at FRIIS Alexander. So, that has been your show this week. We hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah. I've definitely enjoyed recording it.
Yeah. It's always a good time talking about games.
Yeah.
Games are good.
Damn good.
Whew. Well, we'll catch you next week for some not this interesting, but still hopefully a good conversation about games.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.